What's up, y'all? It's your girl XP.
And it's your girl Drea and Nicole.
And we're from
Poor Minds. And we're here with Trashy.
Now it's time to talk some trash.
Period. What's something you tired of seeing on the internet?
Oh my gosh. Okay. Oh, it's so much.
I know it is.
I'm tired of seeing the flashing of money. I'm tired of seeing that.
They still be doing that?
They still be doing that. I'm tired of seeing that. I'm tired of seeing people cry on camera. Tired of seeing that. And I'm sorry. I'm sorry to the ladies because that used to be me. I'm tired of seeing y'all booty hole.
Ooh.
I'm tired of seeing y'all booty hole. I'm tired of seeing them ass cheeks out in public. I'm tired of it. I don't want to see it no more. No more.
I would have to agree. I'm tired of all three as well. I didn't even know they was still flashing money on the arms. I thought they left that in 2017.
No, they still doing it.
That's crazy.
Hello?
I don't like that.
Yeah.
What's something weird that you enjoy?
I don't think anything I enjoy is weird, but I will say this.
That's debatable.
I have gone into a rabbit hole on TikTok. Like sometimes I'll be scrolling. So there's this person who makes this like AI thing, and it'll be like one Chuck Norris versus 1,000 ninjas. Who wins? And it just be so interesting. Or it'll have like one Darth Vader versus like 1,000,000 soldiers. Who wins?
And it's like somebody dressed up as Chuck Norris?
No, it's like an animation.
Oh.
And they're like fighting each other because like who would win in a fight versus it'd be real interesting.
Clearly the 1,000 ninjas.
But no, but they be having like the one person who's by himself who'll have like a superpower or something that he could do. So it gets real interesting.
Okay.
I don't know about y'all, but if y'all wondering if I'm outside, turned up, no, I'll be in bed scrolling TikTok. What's a compliment you wish people would give you more often?
I don't know. I really wish people would recognize how intelligent I am and witty. But then again, you know what? I take that back. People say that all the time.
Okay, so what's something that people
I think a compliment that I wish people gave me more often was that I am kind. Because I feel like I'm a very kind person. But I think that people automatically think that I'm gonna be like bougie or like stuck up or like a bitch, you know? But I'm really cool as fuck and I'm down to earth and I'm very kind and generous and all of those things. So I wish that people gave me that compliment more. I think people that are close to me do, but I don't know.
Y'all better tell that girl she kind.
Period.
I got your back.
Thanks, girl. What's the pettiest thing you've done after a breakup?
Obviously, I don't think blocking someone is petty, but like staying in contact with their friends and stuff and just like still being cool with their friends, not because you care about being friends with their friends, just because you want to see them like, oh yeah, me and your homeboy still cool, me and your homegirl still cool. And like I said, it's not that I cared about being friends with them. It was just being petty, just so, you know, they could see us comment under each other's pictures and stuff, you know, but I just feel like when I break up with a person, you got to break up with everybody. Everybody gotta go. Yes.
I do. I think that's weird when people like still be lingering on with like friends and like family members and stuff. You gotta let it all go. You gotta let it all go.
I agree.
Why? Because I guess I think about.
What up? It's your girl, Only One Theory, and I'm with Trashy, and I'm here to talk some trash, yeah.
My best friend. And so I just like to give other people the same respect. And a lot of the time, I think other people don't want that either. They just can't stop it. You know what I mean? If your mama still gonna talk to your ex, you can't tell your mama what to do. You can't tell that man what to do. So
I don't like that.
I don't know.
If I break up with somebody, everybody breaking up.
Agreed.
Especially if you did some hoe ass shit.
Yeah. I mean, well, I think when it be some hoe ass shit, that's an understanding. Everybody already know that.
I remember one time I had broke up with this boy and my mama was still cool with him and she would just not stop talking to him. So I had to tell him what he did. I had to tell her what he did to me.
Did she stop talking to him?
Yeah. But I was like, I don't even want to tell you this man business, but since you want to be Miss Friendly.
Sometimes you gotta be a little messy.
What's the pettiest thing you've done to prove a point?
I feel like the pettiest thing I probably did to prove a point was not talking to somebody for months at a time when I know I wanted to be honest. Okay. What do you think is the pettiest thing?
When you went on them islands?
You think that was the pettiest thing?
That was extreme. Who gets on a flight, stamps their passport?
And I went to 5 different places.
Just to show a nigga like, I'm not fucking with you and I'm outside.
Okay, but to be fair, he did something first. he went on a trip with somebody first. And I was like, oh, well, I'm gonna show you who trip better.
We gonna trip for trip.
We gonna go trip for trip, and I'm gonna go like 5 places. You only went 1. Let's take it there.
That was petty.
So it was petty, and he was watching my story every day, 24/7, mad as hell. That was like years later though.
So he still did.
What's a major red flag in friendships?
A major red flag in friendships is somebody who is judgy. Because I'm not gonna lie, I'm the type of friend, I don't care what you're going through. If you wanna talk to me about it 1,000 times, we gonna talk about it. I'm gonna be here for you. So somebody that's like, girl, I don't wanna hear about this no more. I don't like people like that.
People be saying that though to their friends?
Absolutely, I see people.
That's so mean.
Yeah, because I feel like if you're going through something, no matter what it is, work, a boyfriend, another friend, family, sometimes you have to go back to something over and over again until you get sick of it. So until you get sick of it, I'm your ride or die.
I agree.
So people who can't listen to their friends vent about the same situation over and over again, that'd be a red flag.
I agree with that 100%, because that's fair. Like, I feel like if people, like you said, if people are talking about it constantly over and over, clearly they don't know what they want to do. Exactly. It's hard for them to make a decision. They don't know how to navigate, and they probably just need to hear their thoughts out loud.
Yep.
You know?
Sometimes they don't even want advice.
Right.
They just, need
I
a little guidance.
What's the most awkward way you've tried to impress someone?
I told this story before on the show.
What?
When I was dating this guy and he used to smoke and I did not smoke at the time. So I was like, ooh, shit, you got that gas, nigga. But I wasn't really like inhaling it because I didn't like to smoke.
You really didn't get high?
No, I used to be like, and I was like,
he had some Reggie for sure, because I feel like good weed, even if you was like pushing that shit out quick, you still would have got high.
I was so young. No, this was like high school.
Yeah.
But I think that was like the stupidest thing. Because like, girl, what are you doing?
Nah, he had that boo-boo.
Oh, it sure did. What makes a Poor Minds different from any other podcast?
I just feel like we are real friends in real life. Like, we've been through so much together. We've been knowing each other for 10 years now, which is crazy.
Yeah,
This year actually makes 10 years that we've been friends. We've been through a lot of real life shit. We done not been friends. Yeah. We done been friends. And I think that our genuine organic chemistry and banter just comes across on camera naturally. And I feel like it's just something that a lot of people just don't have. I feel like people try to recreate. I think a lot of people try to recreate like the friendship podcast and best friend podcast, but with me and you, one thing I can also say too is we're always being ourselves. Like, the same way we are on camera is the same way we are off camera, and I feel like that's what makes our show different.
That's right.
What you think?
I agree. I just think it's just raw. I think, and I'm not gonna lie,
it's uncut, unfiltered.
I feel like people get to see the growth too.
Yeah.
It's like we didn't start off. We weren't celebrities. We just started a podcast. We were just literally two girls working.
Two regular girls. Yeah.
So I don't know. I just feel like, and no matter how big our podcast has grown, we are just still us. We have not changed. We just got better hair, makeup.
More money. What's a small inconvenience that can ruin your whole day?
Honestly, this pisses me off to no end. You know how bad this makes me mad.
What?
I cannot stand when I call a Lyft or an Uber and they stop to get gas.
Oh.
Bitch, don't pick up my ride if you on E-ho.
Yeah.
Because now you making me late.
And it seems like that happens to you every time you call a Uber. It's so crazy.
It don't matter if I call a black, an XL, the ones with the dog, the one that let you got the wheelchair on it. It don't matter what Lyft I call. They always stop for gas.
Facts every time. I'm a witness.
Literally, it literally makes my blood boil.
Yeah.
Like, I will blow up your phone and be like, where are you?
Because you knew you was running out of gas before you accepted this goddamn ride.
It pisses me off.
They don't be wanting to miss out on that money.
As a kid, what did you want to be when you grew up?
Oh, I wanted to be a lawyer.
Really? Mm-hmm. You do like to argue. Your mama should have sent that bitch to law school.
I wanted to be a lawyer. I did. I wanted to be a lawyer. And then I also went through a phase where I wanted to be a gynecologist.
Okay.
Yeah. And then I wanted to be, but this wasn't really childhood. This is when I went to actual college. I wanted to be a psychiatrist.
Okay. Okay.
So a few different.
I never knew the lawyer thing about you.
I wanted to be a lawyer when I was a
knew
kid.
that.
Yep, I did. What do you think people misunderstand the most about you?
I think a lot of times people, and I think this is about both of us, I think a lot of times people look at me and you and they just assume like everything has just always come easy for us and everything's always peachy and all we have to do is show up and press record and have fun. And I don't think people realize like how hard we work.
Yeah.
And how much we go through like behind the scenes and like how much blood, sweat, and tears like we have put into our career. You know what I'm saying?
I agree.
I think a lot of times people be like, oh my God, they're so beautiful and they have this and they have that. But we still be going through real life shit with our boyfriends, family, friends. So I think that's like a thing that people always like definitely misunderstand about us. Like we still
That we human.
Yes. Oh my God.
I agree with that. I think people tend to forget that
For
a
sure.
lot.
You hate this question. What's worse, emotional cheating or physical cheating?
Emotional.
Facts, hands down, because you love that bitch.
Yeah, you love that bitch. You bought her something.
Oh!
You paying her bills.
Bro, if you care for bitch,
Cause you not
like
paying,
her,
yeah, no. You need to let that bitch starve.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know.
If you,
I feel like if you cheat and you fall in love with somebody, that's absolutely 100 times worse than just getting your rocks off. But on the bright side, if they leave you, they weren't for you anyway.
amen, sister.
So, yeah. What's the dumbest thing you believed as a child?
I don't mean to be out of touch, but it reminded me of the question I asked you earlier was like, what did you want to be when you were an adult? So I'm from a very small town from Orange, Texas. So they didn't have nowhere to take us when we were young for field trips, right? So when I was in kindergarten, they took us on a field trip to McDonald's. So when I was younger, I believed that being a fry cook was the top tier job you could ever have in life. I truly did. I was like, wow, you get to fry French fries and eat them. You get paid to fry fries?
Not that much.
I didn't know. I used to think that fry cooks were like top of the line.
Yeah.
I used to be
Wow.
like, I swear I did.
Fun fact.
For a long time.
Cause what?
People used to ask me when I was little, like, what do you want to be? I was like, I want to work at McDonald's. And my mom was like, just excuse her. They took her to McDonald's for a field trip. Don't mind her. What's the most toxic thing you've done?
And I don't know, this was so long ago, but I really feel like it was the most toxic thing I ever did when I TP'd my ex-boyfriend mama house.
Not the mama.
His mama. Your mama could get it too.
Wow. That
And
is
she did.
toxic.
And she knew it was me. And she called me the next day. And she was like, yo little badass came and TP'd my house. I did.
Yeah, you was bad.
I was bad. I mean, I was like 17, but I would say that's the most toxic thing that I ever did. Because
Good.
as an adult, I really can't believe I did that.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Yeah. How long? Well, I was with my homegirl, so it took us like 30 minutes. But
That's
it
a good TP job.
yeah, but it was like, but we had silly string, we had toilet paper, we had everything, but it was like 11 o'clock at night, so of course like everybody in his house was asleep and stuff, so.
What's the biggest lie you've had to tell for a friend?
Oh my God, the biggest
I
lie.
remember the biggest lie I had to tell for you.
Yeah, I do. I remember that too. Oh, I had to tell this dude that my friend was at my house one time, but then he wanted to see where she was at and she wasn't there. And I was like, she in a restroom, she taking a shit.
Don't be saying I'm taking a dude.
Okay, but at the end of the day, if you told me to tell the nigga that you was at my house and then now he like, I want to see where she at, that's the only alternative because I'm not going in there.
Yeah, that's true.
I'm not taking the phone in there. Absolutely not.
Okay.
So, yeah, I mean, I haven't really had to tell a lot of lies for my friends. I don't really think I'm a great liar, so I don't think I'm the person they call.
Okay, that's fair. That's fair.
What's your most expensive habit?
Traveling, like going on trips and stuff, like with my friends, like when I think about it, like I'll be picking up and like I bought a ticket because I thought I could go on a trip and it was like $1,000 ticket and I couldn't even use it because we had to go to work.
Yeah,
Like I
remember
would
that.
literally wake up and buy a ticket before I think about my work schedule and I end up having like all these flight credits and stuff. So probably like traveling and definitely like food. I don't care how much it costs, how much I'm spending. I love a good, nice dinner. It used to be like like shopping, I used to like be obsessed with like Louis Vuitton. But as I got older, I was just like, I would like to spend my money on other things.
Experiences, memories.
Yes, and memories. So probably traveling first and then food second.
Okay.
For sure. What can ruin a relationship faster than cheating?
Lying.
Okay.
I feel like if you're a liar, for sure, and then financial problems. Yeah, I feel like that's one of the number one reasons why people break up. If somebody in a relationship start having issues with their finances,
Like all the time.
All the time. Or like say if y'all was splitting bills or y'all was paying for shit together and now the other person can't take up their half of it, I feel like that causes a lot of problems. You know, that's the number one reason for divorce. It's financial problems. So that's what I think.
And that's why Oprah knows something.
That's why she ain't never got married. Is liking someone else's picture on Instagram really a big deal?
No.
I agree.
I don't understand why people get mad at the person you're dating liking pictures. That's what Instagram is for.
Yeah.
And I think that's what social media is for, to be social. Like, it doesn't mean anything by liking a picture. Because I'm not going to lie. People literally see how I scroll my timeline. I scroll and I like. Like, if I follow you, I'm engaging with your post. That's the point of following people.
Right.
As long as you're not in the comments with the hard eyes and doing all that extra... Oh, damn, babe.
Yeah.
Shit, goddamn, can I have a bite?
Because that's disrespectful.
Yeah, but I don't care about that.
I don't care about a like.
I mean, women be beautiful, men be fine. Because I know I like Aaron Pierre's that Mufasa like 30 times. Is that Mufasa?
No, facts. Some people be fine. It ain't nothing wrong with liking a little pig.
Oh yeah, that definitely came with age. And honestly, just realizing, because like I said, sometimes I would like a guy's picture and it may be somebody I actually used to date and it's nothing there. Nothing at all. Like, it's literally liking a picture.
Yeah.
I go about my day and I don't think about it anymore. But yeah, I don't care. But I used to care. When I was younger, if I used to see like, okay, I will say this is a problem though. If your spouse is liking other women's photos, but he don't like yours, now that's when I think things can get a little weird though.
That is. Because why you not showing no love to me, but you showing all these other women love?
That could be a problem. If he don't like your pictures, but he liking Big Booty Judy walking down Target.
Making it club.
Making it
by
clap,
the mayonnaise.
By the mayonnaise, bitch. What's the most surprising thing you've learned about yourself recently?
I actually have the capacity to be patient. I never have considered myself to be a patient person, but like in the past, I would say 2-3 years, I found that I've become very, very patient. And like, I don't know, it's something that I never thought that I would get to. Like, I've never thought I would get to this point, because I've always been like an instant gratification person, or something has to be making me happy in the moment, or I'm ready to like release it and let it go. But I feel like I became very patient with my friendships and my personal relationships, and just in life in general, just understanding that whatever is for me and it's gonna come to me. I don't have to force anything, because if God says so, it's gonna happen.
Amen.
And I feel like I used to always be trying to used to put a lot of pressure on myself to feel like I had to make things happen. Now I feel like I'm patient and I'm letting all good things that's for me just flow into my life, while still doing the work though, but you know.
Right. Okay.
So, do you believe in soul ties?
Yes, I do. I definitely do. But I also believe they can be broken, as much as people like to believe that they can't. I think that sometimes there's bonds that are so strong that they're unexplainable. But I also feel like sometimes you can be in a soul tie with a manipulative person, a narcissist. And there are things and steps that you have to take to break that.
I agree.
Because that is something that I went through, and it got real ugly in the streets.
Yeah.
But I was able to break it, and child, I'm free at last. Free at last.